The Jade Stone. Long ago in China, there lived a stone carver named Chan Lo. Chan Lo spent his days carving birds and deer and water buffalo from colored stones he found near the river. How do you know what to carve? His young apprentice asked. I always listen to the sound. Emperor China was given a perfect piece of green and white jade stone. One of the advisors in the celestial palace thought of Chen Lo. The humble stone carver was brought before the great emperor. Chen Lo bowed deeply. I want you to carve a dragon, the emperor commanded. A dragon of wind and fire. I'll do my best to please you, Chen Lo said. The emperor man carried the to Chen Lo never seen such a perfect piece of jade. The green and white of the stone was like a moss entangled in snow. Emperor that had commanded a dragon of wind and fire. Chan Lo wondered if that was what the stone wanted to be. But when he went to bed, he heard the sounds of bub, bub, bubble in his dreams. Here I stand, one noble stone, to carve a creature of your own. Whisper signs and sounds from rock that I, your servant, may unlock. Here to the stone, silence. Chen Lo ran to his hands over the jade. His fingers felt tiny ridges. Went his fingers over the stone. Do dragons have ridges? If one dared to touch them, but Chen Lo knew these small, delicate ridges were not dragon scales. Chen Lo could not carve what he did not hear. But he was afraid to disobey the emperor. He picked up his tools and began to carve. He worked slowly and carefully for a year and a day.
Good.
Chen Lo entered a great wall, where the three advisors sat waiting for the great emperor of all China. He placed the jade stone on the table in the center of the room. Soon the emperor's advisor grew curious. They scurried to the jade stone and peeked under the cloth. No dragon, whispered the first softly. No dragon, exclaimed the second. No dragon, shouted the third. No dragon, no dragon, no dragon! The emperor himself was carried into the great hall. Show me my dragon of wind and fire. This is not my dragon, the emperor roared, his eyes dark with anger, his voice roaring like black thunder. Punish him, punish him, punish him, punish him! I did not hear it. I heard these three carfish swimming playfully in the reeds of the pool of the castle palace. Take it away! That night the emperor dreamed of fish playful slapping their tail in the water. Patter, patter. In the morning, the emperor's advisor asked, what punishment have you chosen? My dream have not decided, said the emperor. On the third night, the emperor groaned and toasted in his sleep, but he did not dream. He awaked in the darkest hour of the night. A strange sound
filled the room.
The emperor got out of bed and went towards the sound.
He hurried down the courts, through the great hall, and out to the moonlight garden. There was a reflecting pool, was the Jade Stone. Next to it stood the stone carver apprentice, running his fingers down the scales of the 3 sharp fish. The shining scale of the jade card glowed. The moonlight, the fish's slippery bodies were reflecting into the pool. They seemed already to flick their tails and swim among the reeds. The emperor sat near the pool, gazing at the jade stones, until the advisors found him at sunrise.
Chanlo bowed deeply before the great emperor of all China, ready to survive his terrible punishment. You have disobeyed me, Chanlo, but you are a brave man to defy the great empire of all China, said the emperor. You have carved the creatures that were in the stone. I too have heard them. These 3 carp fish are dearer to me than any dragon of wind and fire. What reward will I have?
Chang Lo bowed over still. Great Emperor, your happiness with my work is my reward. I wish only to return to my village and carve what I heard. You will carve what you hear, said the emperor, and return to your village. In a great briefing, the master carver to the great emperor of all China.